Hello! This will be my 20th or 50th attempt today to get this to work. So at least I'm a little relaxed now. I was having some weird sound. Oh, yeah, ignore that. We're going to start a new run. I was having some weird sound issues. It turns out there was something in advanced options with the microphone, I guess. I still don't really know exactly why that fixed it because I wasn't having problems with the microphone. But we're here, we're relaxed, we're going to play some Isaac. I think I'm just going to stick with him for another round, just because why not? And maybe this time I'll die, so you have one of me living and one of me dying. It'll be very existential. Yeah, so I have no idea. It was very, very weird. I did not actually change any of the settings on my computer. And I just spent 20 minutes trying to figure it out. What happened is the actual game audio was super choppy, while my recorded voice still sounded as melodious and sweet as ever. So I was kind of freaking out a little just because I had no idea what had changed. There was a new driver that I had to install, but it seemed to have nothing to do with this, and installing it didn't fix anything. The best I can think of is that some settings got changed. The way I eventually fixed it was went into microphone and turned off advanced sound settings. I have no idea why that fixed it, but here we are. Maybe it was trying to record at too hot fast a rate. I don't know. But enough about that. It is over and done with. And this is Isaac, and we are back. So today is, well, I am recording this at a different time, but this will be coming out on a Wednesday. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day so far. I have had an okay day. Today is one of the days where I actually go in physically to work to do some of my job, and it's been weird. I was working from home for a really long time, but I have the kind of job where you actually do need to be there in person for at least a little bit, and we've started to kind of try to adapt to the current new normal, which is not normal and not good. No, I don't want Libra. Libra is not good. That is also not good. Please? Nope. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go through this one without... Oh, I'm just cursed today. That's what's going on. I am cursed. Alright, well, maybe we'll get something really good in the boss room. Yeah, so I was at work today for most of the shift. Basically just, I'm able to isolate. I'm in a space where I'm entirely by myself. It's a very basic job, which is good, but it's super weird being back, and you'll see people who aren't wearing masks, and technically they're okay because it's like they're far away and there aren't many people in the building, but it's also this weird freaky feeling of if people aren't taking this seriously now, is this going to be an ongoing issue? I don't know. I tend to have I can be kind of a control freak about that sort of thing, so I try to relax. I try not to make other people suffer for my own hardwired weird tendencies. And again, to be honest, the couple of people I've seen without masks, they were far away from me, and I was able to avoid them. It just sets something off in my brain now. There's a part of me that's very fixated on, I guess, following rules and staying in line and all that stuff, and it stresses me out seeing people who aren't doing that. Okay, well, I mean, at least this means we can go back to the reroll machine and hopefully get something better. Yeah, Isaac talk so far, this is neither good nor bad. We'll talk more in the next floor, but this is sort of neutral. So yeah, the response to the video yesterday was really cool. Thank you to everybody who commented. Thank you to, yeah, sure, fine. Thank you to everyone who liked the video and who subscribed. It was very cool. It's always scary to do something like this, and I'm very lucky at this point because I do have some people who, enjoy my work and have, paid attention to me for whatever reason. Perhaps they're taking notes. Perhaps they're aliens. We don't ask too many questions. But I really, really appreciate it, and I'm sorry I apparently just called you aliens for liking me. No, I really, really appreciate that people seem to be a little bit interested, and I'm really excited just because this is something, like I said last time, that I've wanted to do for a while, and I have all kinds of ideas. Nothing beyond what I talked about last week. I think the one thing I've sort of thought about, mulled over in the day since I last recorded it, that's pretty good. Little Brimstone lets you do this, which is cool. Brimstone is one of the most powerful effects in the game. It would be cool if I got it for myself, but if I can't have it for myself, at least I can have it for the little guy right here. So one of the things that I was thinking about was I initially said that I was going to have videos Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays because that worked out easy with my schedule. But then I was thinking about it, and I realized that these are super easy to record. You know, when I don't have tech problems, I can definitely chunk out an Isaac. Just chunk out an Isaac. I'm gonna try never to say that again. That specific comp. I can record an episode of Isaac pretty quickly. And if the more complicated stuff, I can do that. Like I don't have to record stuff on the day that I actually post it. And the more I thought about it, the more I really want to have. I don't want to overwhelm people. I don't want to have like a bunch of videos all at once from a subscription. But I do like the idea of having a substantial amount of content. Because the idea isn't necessarily for people to watch everything I put out every day when I put it out. Because even I don't like me that much. But the idea is just to have enough stuff that. That if somebody pops in and is curious, they have a lot of different things they can look at. Like, say you want to watch me play Souls, there'll be some Souls videos. Say you want to watch me play Isaac and just hear me chitter chatter. There'll be a bunch of stuff for that. And I just like the idea, because these are fairly disposable. I do like the idea of doing complete game recordings, because that's something I really enjoy watching as a viewer. I mentioned this in a reply to a comment the other day from a person. Sorry, I already forgot your name, and I can't immediately look at the site. But you're amazing. And I responded to that, like, they asked if what I was trying. Well, they suggested is it going to be strategy videos? If it's just going to be stream of consciousness. I don't think it's going to be like hardcore strategy. I'm not ever going to be a person that you would turn to know how to beat this thing. I can give basic beginner's tips or things that I've learned, but I'm not like an expert gamer. I think what I bring to the table is I'm pleasant to listen to, and I can be sort of funny, and just I just want to have a nice experience. And I like the idea of the stream of consciousness with the Isaacs, and I like the idea of having like complete. Let's see, well, okay, that is good. Let's see if I can get anything out of this guy. Nope. All right, and I'm gonna blow you up. Sorry. No, you stink. I think I can say suck, Zack. You can say you suck. Ooh, a snack, which is what I am. No, I like doing the stream of consciousness thing. And I also I like watching full, I just gestured with my hand like anyone could see me. Full videos of games, like full Let's Plays, which is, kind of why they call them Let's Plays. I just think that's cool. It satisfies this itch in my brain to watch something, watch a complete version of something. And I would like to do part of that. I believe their games. It doesn't really work for Isaac, because Isaac's a roguelike, like I said, and there are ways to technically complete it, but they're going to take me a real long time. And it's more just about chilling and hanging out and chatting, and just sort of like, I don't know, just taking it easy, taking it breezy, taking it a little sleazy, maybe a little sleazy. But that's the Souls would be for like having complete playthroughs, and like other games. I have nothing really concrete. Like I was saying, I really like horror games. I'd love to do like a playthrough of Alien Isolation, which would be scary because that's a very intense game, and it'd be scary to play that when other people are going to be watching. But at the same time, it could be really cool. And there are a bunch of I have stuff on my computer right now that I would love to check out and share with people. And having more videos per week means I have more options in terms of what I can try and see what works and see what doesn't. Again, it's not. I will feel bad if people are overwhelmed. If that's too many videos at once and you just it like clogs up your subscriptions. But the idea is that I don't know, if I can keep something consistent, if I can have a project to work on, I have momentum right now. If I can get myself in the habit of if I'm going to play something for a while and I feel up to it, I'll just record for a bit. As long as Caroline, my lovely fiance, who's currently in the other room, hopefully not able to hear me talk. As long as she's not too bored or like, I don't know. It's easy to do, and I need a project. I very much need a project. There's nothing more to it. So yeah. So what all this really means is you can look forward to a video today, which is tomorrow for me, but a video on Wednesday, and a video on Thursday, and a video on Friday. So Isaac, I want to do at least 2 Isaacs a week. I think that's pretty decent. We'll see if they go over badly or not, but right now that's kind of my plan. And then after that, like I said, I want to start some Soul stuff, so that'll be for Thursday. And I don't really know what I'll do for Friday yet. I'm going to look at what I have. I was thinking about maybe, I guess I could start up a playthrough of, I could do like a shiny new game. I could do like the Ghost of Tsushima, because I'm kind of curious in that, although I am a little bit tired of open world stuff. There are options. There's stuff that there's stuff that I'd like to do. I mean, heck, I've been itching to replay Doom. I just got through playing Dusk for the first time, which was amazing, and I would definitely like to do that do a recording of that at some point, although I am not great at it. It's a very tough game. So yeah, there are choices. There are lots of different things, and I'm pretty excited because it gives me something to look forward to. It gives me something to sort of supplement the Patreon stuff. Yeah, I'm going to include a link to my Patreon in the comments for each of these videos. Like I said, right now, the contributing to my Patreon would not get you any extra video content. I think maybe like in a few weeks, to see how after this goes off, I might do a thing where if you pay me $1, you get to see these a little earlier. That seems fair. But I certainly don't want to I want to try and, I guess, monetize. It'd be great if this could be an actual job. But I also just, I like having people check these out. I like feeling like I'm performing and having people respond to them. It's a nice feeling, and I don't want to lose that just because I want to make money. Cool. Not cool. That's a terrible item. Hold on a second, I'm gonna have a drink of water. Okay, to go back to Isaac for a bit. One thing I forgot to mention yesterday, because we got that green syringe in our first item room, Roid Rage, I think. It's a speed up, which is, especially in the first floor, not bad. But the nice thing about the syringes is if you get 3 of them, you get I guess it's a transformation called Spun. Isaac has a few of these transformations when you get a certain combination of items. If you get, I don't think I got any transformations last time. But say you pick up 3 different items that are books. We haven't seen one of those yet, but I will point it out when I do. If you do, you get something called Bookworm, which means that occasionally when you fire a tier, you fire 2 tiers instead of just 1, which is pretty good. It's not as great as having one of the upgrades that gives you 2 tiers at once all the time, but it's for something that actually isn't it's sort of a side effect. It's pretty solid, and it's very easy to get. Like a lot of runs I've gotten it. Spun is a little harder, but if you get Spun, if you get 3 of those syringes, then you get a nice little damage upgrade. I think it's like a 2 plus 2 damage upgrade, which is not insignificant. Especially considering that a lot of the syringes actually give you damage upgrades on their own, like the purple one I got, whose name I already forgot. And because I'm lazy, I'm not going to look it up right now. So maybe you can, if you want to go back, you want to go back and figure it out. You can kind of psychically send me the message, and I'll ignore it because psychics are the devil. So that's something that is a good thing. There is usually a reason to pick up syringes for themselves. Anytime there's a transformation that has a positive effect after getting an item that usually is worth picking up for its own right, is always a good thing. There are less valuable transformations, like there's the mom transformation. If you get enough mom items, and it's cosmetic almost entirely. But the best transformation in the game, the one where if you get it, you basically won the game unless you were playing disastrously, is the Guppy transformation. The Guppy transformation is named after Guppy the cat, who is I forget the lore. I think the Guppy is dead in the game, which would be sad if this wasn't such a goofy game. But there are a bunch of different items that you can get. There's Guppy's paw, Guppy's head, which gives you flies, which is my favorite item in the game, I think. And then 9 lives, which is really interesting, which if we see that, I'll point it out. But if you get 3 of those items, then you transform into Guppy, which means you can fly, which is good. And every shot you hit I think it's every shot or every... I don't know if it's every shot or every time you do a tick of damage. Again, am not able to look at the wiki right now, so this is just flying by the seat of my pants. You generate flies, and flies are very good because flies will do damage for you. So basically what you're doing is, if you get the Guppy transformation, and hopefully that'll happen to us relatively soon, when you get the Guppy transformation, it means that you're basically not only doing damage with your shots, you're also doing damage from the after effect of your shots, which is, I hope that's really obvious why that's very good. Anytime you can get extra damage in this game, it is exceptional. The problem is usually a lot of Guppy items come from the Devil Deals, and I don't know if you noticed, when we got a Devil Deal last time, we didn't get Precedent. Precedent is what happens when you get that first Devil Deal and you take an item. You pay hearts to take an item. It establishes precedent. It means that every time from now on, when you get a Devil Deal at the end of a deal at the end of a floor, it's always going to be a Devil Deal. But because we got a Devil Deal, but there was nothing to buy. We got an item out of it, which was great. But because there was nothing actually to buy, it means that we haven't set precedent. So you see those numbers over on the left-hand side of the screen, the bottom two with the upside down and the right side up cross. The right side up cross is your chance of getting an Angel Room. And Angel Rooms are, especially when I haven't unlocked a lot of stuff, they're not as good as Devil Rooms. You don't have to pay hearts to get stuff in them, but the items in there aren't generally as powerful. They're usually more defensive. Nod Leaf. Let's see what's in the store. Right, still nothing. I need to remember that that's always going to be nothing. Let's see what else we get. Nod Leaf isn't so great. No, marked is bad. I guess at some point I can get wacky and just start... No, I am not doing soy milk. I can just start taking whatever I get. That's pretty good. Penetrative shot is good. So this, like I said, see the numbers in the lower left. You'll see we have a 67.5% chance of getting any deal at all. That's what, even though it's an inverted cross, it means any deal at all. And then we have the 50% chance in that chance of having it be an Angel Room deal. That's not necessarily a run destroyer, but it's not ideal. Let's see if we can get this to pay out. Or actually unlock the blood bag, because I don't think we actually have unlocked it yet. So that's why this isn't like the word... It's still pretty good odds, 50-50, and we have a decent chance of getting a deal this time. But we'll see. We'll see. It's not... This is a terrible run. We have a decent damage. Our tier rate is still not ideal, but the little brim is helping a lot. So a couple more items and could really set this one off. We've unlocked the wombs, so it means it's a little more important that we get more good stuff, because the womb is a pretty big deal. And we lucked out. And it's terrible. Alright. Sister Maggie is not good, but it gives us precedence at least. I'm going to take the pill. Okay. Cross your fingers, I'm going to take the pill. Okay. One neutral and one good. Let's go check that boss trap room. I'm feeling frisky. You know what? Let's take another pill. That was okay. Now we know what that is. And you know what? Let's take another pill. Ooh, that is very hard to use well because you have to use it in a room with an enemy, so it means I'd have to get another one, but it's very good. Oh, right, I can't go back here because... And we already went in the... Alright, we're just going to bounce. Let's see what else. I don't really think. I don't think anything. Yeah, we can go with IV bag. Again, there's not a huge lot of stuff to buy from the shop, but it's better than the kidney bean. Well, I'll show you what kidney bean actually does before I get rid of it. I mean, yay. That's like the purple cloud is pheromones, which means if there had been enemies nearby, they would have been charmed, which is decent, but it's still not particularly good. Excuse me. It's a little bit cooler here today than it was yesterday, which is nice. We had a nice. Apparently, we had there was lots of different weather warnings, like thunderstorms and flooding all at once. Okay, so this is a risk. It's an unknown item in a boss trap room. It could be something really really good, or it could be something that would kill our run. I'm gonna take it, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Oh, these guys are terrible. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna start. I gotta take risks when I'm playing for an audience, right? You guys want that suspense. You want the thrill of the crowd, the crush of defeat. I don't know. I don't really know sports. There's something to do with. Nope, I got nothing. It's gone. But that was not terrible. Yeah, I'm a little tired because our cats decided to get a little playful last night. We have two cats. You hope it'll be nice someday if you hear one of them yelling on mic. Oh, yeah, Jenny is the one who's now on my user pick. Because I figured Snoopy might be actionable from someone from the Charles Schultz Foundation of Actionability or something. God, my jokes are terrible. Why am I saying things out loud? Jenny is the cat in the picture. She's a short-haired tortie. We got her from a shelter 4 years ago. Pretty soon after we moved into this apartment, and she is one of the loves of my life. I adore Jenny. She is an amazing little kitty. She can be super annoying at times. We only have one key, so usually you go to the shop first, but because the shops are terrible, I'm going to go in the item room. I don't know what it is. And more bombs. Sure, fine. It's okay. Ginny is wonderful. She has an annoying habit of like smashing the cupboards in the kitchen when she's bored or wants attention, or we don't know why she does it, but she'll do it. We put like little Velcro strips in all the cupboards just to stop her from doing it, and it sort of works. But she's generally a love, as they say. And we've had her for 4 years, and it's been really good. And we held up getting another cat for a while because our apartment is relatively small. And we know the rule that you're supposed to have a litter box per cat plus an extra litter box. And with Ginny, we only had the one litter box because we just didn't think we could afford the space. We do have it in our bathroom. And the compromise we made is that we will clean it every night. And that actually seemed to work out for okay. But with everything that's been going on, we both also really want a dog, and you just can't fit a dog in this space. It sucks, but it's like we only have like 3 rooms or something, and one of those rooms is not. Oh wait, well 3 rooms plus a bathroom, and one of those rooms is very small. And it wouldn't be fair to another animal. Eventually we're gonna move, but it was not in the cards this year. So anyways, I digress. I digress is what I do. But my point is, when all this stuff happened, when the quarantine hit, when COVID hit, we started having to spend a lot of time at home. We decided it was time to finally bite the bullet and get another cat because we're neither of us interested in we're not having kids or anything like that, but we both love animals, and any chance to get more animals in our lives seemed like a good idea to both of us. And so Caroline looked through some pictures, and she picked out a cat whose original name when we got her was Penguin, and we can't tell if that's because of her fur, which is white and black, or if it's because they had to remove her tail because of frostbite, and she walks a little bit stubbly. I'm pretty sure it's because of her fur. I want to believe people aren't naming animals because of their visible injuries. But we brought her home, and that was actually a little bit more difficult than Ginny. Penny is very sweet, but she's much more skittish, and there have been some litter box problems. We have 3 litter boxes now, and we have negotiated it as best we could. It took some time. I think things are settling down, but who knows with cats. And they have not. They can be argumentative. Ginny apparently is very protective of all 3 litter boxes. As our vet said, where can I pee? Nowhere. which is apparently true. Um, so that's been a fun process. But last night, she just, Penny, for whatever reason, just, oh, cool, Kane is very good. Maybe we'll play as Kane next time. Penny just got in her head just to be all adventurous. We woke up to the sounds of her using the litter box, which is good. I am pro cats using the litter box. Maybe not 1 o'clock in the morning when the litter box is, 10, 15 feet from our bed, but I still support that. It's better than the alternative. And then she was running around for a while, and then she was yowling a little bit. She's very talkative. She's much more talkative than Ginny, which has been, it's like very cute most of the time, but last night I didn't get much sleep, and I had to get up relatively early today so I could go into work. So that is why I'm yawning, and that's probably why I'm not the most stimulating conversationalist. So how's the run going? Okay. I still would like a Tears Up. I would like a really good Devil Deal that isn't Brother Bobby. Or no, it's Sister Maggie. Brother Bobby is just as bad. They're just terrible, terrible Oracles, and I don't think I'll be able to get anything to buff them up. Wow, I'm playing like garbage too. So I don't have amazing hopes for our ability to survive if this is the loadout we have when we get to the womb. But I have hopes. I have hopes that things will get better, things can improve. If nothing else, then maybe an Isaac. Yay. Oh, man. Yeah, so the other fun thing about the fact that I'm commuting to work now is it's the summer, and my car doesn't have working air conditioning. I thought for a while it was because it needed to be refilled or recharged. I don't know. I think it recharged. Oh, okay, we got lucky. Let's see. Okay, less lucky because we don't know what these are. But we gotta try it. Gimpy is good. Goathead is also good. So, not an immediate improvement, but not as bad. Not bad. Yes! That's awesome. Okay, we're good. We are good. We are very, very good. Very good. Yeah, my car doesn't have working air conditioning. I thought the air conditioner needed to be recharged. So I brought it into Meineke during the era of social distancing where I sat in the place. And like I've always had really good luck with the Meineke I go to. They're really nice, and they don't try and screw you over. Nobody inside was wearing a mask except me, which felt a little weird. But I managed to kind of stay away from everybody, so I guess it was okay. Yeah, let's try it. All right. Maybe we'll come back to that if we get more hearts. Anyways, I'm making this story too long. The guy told me that that was actually something they had to replace a compressor, and it was going to be, what did he say? It was going to be 8, and because I can't decide if it was because I was being naive, hopeful, or foolish. I thought 8 meant $80. In retrospect, I know that's not very bright. At the time, I bought that for a little while, and then I realized as I tried to it took me forever. I tried to get the call. They were going to give me a rental car for a little bit, and I couldn't figure out how to get the seat moved back. And as I was struggling with it, it suddenly occurred to me that a more reasonable version of 8 is $800. Oh, that's good. That's pretty good. Although it's kind of irrelevant. I think. Okay. Yeah, so it was going to be $800. And I had to stop it. I could technically afford it, but at this point the car it's a good car. I have a Honda Fit. It's a good little car, but it's like almost 150,000 miles. It's a 10-year-old car. And there are enough small things wrong with it that we are not doing good health-wise. There are enough small things still I'm going to risk it. I really want you to pay out. Pay out? No, why do you hate me? Sure. It's just not worth it. So I have to get a new car, which will hopefully be better in the long term than spending $800 now and then having to spend a bunch of money in the future. But in the unfortunate side effect means that right now I am trying to figure out how to buy a car, having not bought a car by myself in my adult life, which is really sad, and trying to negotiate what kind of car I should look at, what I can afford, all those scary things. Because I don't even know what I can afford at this point. So yeah, I haven't bought a car yet because I keep putting it off because it's a scary, annoying, horrible process. But the side effect of that means that I am driving to and from work, where I have like a 40-minute commute in a car with no working air conditioning. Could be better. Could be. Yes! That's better. Still not going to win us the game, but that makes me happy. I always like seeing Guppy's head. It's an active item. Every time I use it, I get a couple of flies. I just like it. It's very simple. Please pay out. Please pay. Yes. 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 Good news. Am I going to try this and risk it? I'm going to try and risk it. That's pretty good. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I hate these rooms. Hold on a second. I might not talk while I do this. Oh, shit. I missed that guy. Shoot. Well, that's why I missed him. He was invisible. Yeah. I don't think I was going anywhere else with that other than it kind of sucks. Yeah, actually, the surprising thing is, while the fact that there's no air conditioning is terrible because it's just really unpleasant to be in the car when it's really hot, and occasionally Caroline will sit in the car with me, so I have another person who has to suffer because I haven't gotten my stuff together. But weirdly enough, all right, let's. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. The bigger problem is the fact that when the windshield gets fogged over in the summer, when we have, say, a thunderstorm or the humidity is really high, which apparently it's always going to be high in Maine now. Always. Thank you. It's really... You can't really defog the window. It's okay when it's like a nice day. I can usually get by. It's just a little foggy. But we have actually had, like... We've been driving in a thunder shower, and I had to pull over, not because it was raining so hard, but because my window was so fogged up I couldn't see anything. And that's not cool. That's scary. I can put up with not having AC for a bit. I've had that before. It sucks, but you kind of get used to it. You just have a window down, and you know, just look a little bit stunned whenever you go into a place after a long drive. But I need to have something where I can defrost the windows. So yeah, look for further developments on the car saga as we go. So yeah, I've been talking a lot about not Isaac stuff, so I hope that's okay. Like I said, these are probably going to be more stream of consciousness, while the recordings I do, like with more like Dark Souls or more narratively focused games, I'll talk more about the narrative or just shut up. I can also shut up from time to time. I know that's surprising. Okay. Oh, I will go with that, actually. Yes, I will go with that. Did we miss? Oh, the shop must be down there. Yeah. Actually, I wanted to see something. Let's see something. Okay. We're gonna do this again. You missed this? Did you love that? Okay. But like I've played Isaac so much that it's just sort of second nature. Well, it is okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. And hopefully, because we definitely are going to get a deal with the devil, hopefully it will be Krampus. He is not fun. Oh wow, I didn't realize we missed the item room too. Please give me a tears up. Please give me a tears up. Please give me a tears up. But yeah, I can talk a little bit more about Isaac. Yeah, I don't really understand the story of this game. I can chill a friend's podcast because he was kind enough and he's way more successful than I am, so maybe that'll show out. Actually, both of them are way more successful than I am, and I consider both of them friends. A podcast called Everything to Guppy, which is about all the items in The Binding of Isaac. At least that's nominally what's about. Really, it's about the hosts, Gary Butterfield and Will Hughes, who are both lovely human beings. Will Hughes is actually a co-worker of mine of sorts. He works full-time at the AV Club. Like I said, I'm a freelancer there. But they do this. It's really funny. They have a really good comic chemistry together. They're both very charming, and it's kind of like the humor. It's dark, but in a really fun way. Like it never feels like mean, except to each other. Occasionally they'll get a little dark, but like a little edgelordy, but not like in a oh, am I going to have to listen to this for 3 hours and then all of a sudden and start to like it, and then all of a sudden they're going to throw a racial slur at me? No, these are good guys, and they're like. Yeah, they are good people to listen to. They actually do occasionally talk about the game, and it's pretty good. They're both smart. Gary is a co-host on a bunch of different shows on the Duckfiend Network where they talk about video games, and it's amazing. It's one of my favorite podcasts to listen to. Watch out for Fireballs, Bonfireside Chat. Like I said, Will is a writer at the AV Club. He does news stories there, and he works on the games there. Anyways, they're both good guys, and I just wanted to mention that just because they are actually the primary people I think of at this point when I think of this game. And the reason I mentioned them there is that they've talked a little bit about the story, even in their like silliness and like digressions, they still managed to give me a better understanding of the story than I had before. Oh, that's not good at all. Maybe shut up and play the game, Zack. Okay. Pro tip. When you're about to go into a devil deal, unless you have no red hearts or like very low, like one red heart and almost nothing else, it's usually a good idea to not take the health up item first. Well, in this case, it's actually essentially irrelevant. But hey, tears up. Because it actually, at some point you'll probably see, like the way it works is you can. Say that there's a deal that has if that was a 2 red heart deal. If I'd only had 1 red heart, I still could have bought it. It just would have taken my 1 red heart. So it's a math thing. But yeah, that's my pro tip to you. Let's see where we are. And this is the womb. It's dark. Fortunately, I have got my monitor set up, so that isn't an issue for me anymore. For a while there, like when I would play on the Switch, because I played a lot of this on the Switch. We have our TV set up in a room which gets a lot of sunlight, and it means that like during the day when I would play it, if I got Curse of Darkness, the game would be essentially unplayable because I just wouldn't be able to see anything. Also, is that I don't know if it's going through on the the fade out effect of the brimstone is really cool looking. I hadn't noticed that before. Maybe it's my sweet graphics card. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Ta-da! Let's see what's in here. Ooh, fingers crossed for more guppy items. No, Garbo. But yeah, it's okay now because I got a monitor. I can cheat things. I can have it work with the darkness. More pills. That's okay. But yeah, okay, so like the story, like I was saying, I don't really. That was bad. This is we get kind of a glass cannon run here going, and I don't love it. I don't love it, folks. Irrelevant. Like, I knew that there's this kid named Isaac, and his mom was super. If you watch the opening cutscene, which, you know, I guess theoretically I could play at some point if you wanted to see that. Isaac lives with his mother, who is super religious, and oh no, this is. I really hope we don't get the matriarch, the boss here. No, we're probably gonna die. This is gonna be our first death run. The first time we go to the womb and I die. Kind of a poetry in that, I guess. Why did I go to next room? I don't know. I guess I was hoping against hope I'd find something. I didn't. That's too bad. I still do not regret taking that devil deal, even though it basically kill this. Yeah, we're doomed. This sucks. Oh, okay, maybe not. Please give me help. Please give me help. Not that kind of health. Nope. Yeah, we're doomed. Alright, well, still doomed, but maybe. Very nervous. Oh god, that was scary. Please be a Hierophant. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's alright. It's not the worst boss it could have been. It's, you know, not the easiest boss in the world, but it's not the worst boss that it could have been. That was very lucky. I literally just... No! Not good! Well, I can't take anything here unless it's 9 lives. It's a guppy item. Can't take it. I can't take it. Alright, we're gonna be super micromanagey here and take a big risk and go back. Well, not on this. It won't be a risk on this floor because I'm not going in any rooms, but we are going to go back and we are going to go see if we can blow up something near the beginning. Was there something in the beginning? No, it's not even there. Okay, on to the next floor where we'll die because we die in one hit now. And in case you noticed, I'm not that good at this game. So yeah, maybe I'll save any sort of talk about how the game works till next time. But yeah, the podcast that I mentioned is Everything to Guppy. Feels a little weird to give them a shout out when they're like doing like. Actually, you know what? Just a shout out. It's a good podcast. Everything to Guppy. Yeah, I feel bad. I was hoping this would be a better run. It's been 38. I mean, it's almost 40 minutes. You're still getting full content. Yeah, you're still getting full content out of it. Stop judging me, man. I'm not playing by your rules anymore. Please give me please give me at least another heart. Not that. That's not what I meant. Even though it's literally what I said. Okay, I can keep doing this. Okay, that'll help. Wow, it is just not paying out. Usually with these guys, they'll eventually give you an item, like a treasure room, or like usually it's a health pickup. Sometimes it's a map. Last time it actually was with the fanny pack. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing you all night, baby. Baby. We can keep doing this. I don't got any place to go. Actually, this video has gone on very long. Oh. Yeah, these should hopefully be shorter if I get I mean, I don't know. If you want, maybe we'll see if they get shorter or not. I don't know. Because I was thinking with the Dark Souls ones, like maybe an hour long. Like I've never actually uploaded something to YouTube before. I didn't realize how long that took. But it wasn't so prohibitive that I like. Okay. This is just not paying out. This is amazing. I've never had this happen before. Okay, that's actually pretty funny. Because that's completely useless. Ooh, what's this? Maybe? Okay. Not great, but okay. I really wish we could go in those curse rooms, but we can't because we would die. I also wish that... let's check. Maybe we'll get lucky? We got lucky, folks. Oh, it's going to tick me off if I actually find a guppy item, and I would have turned into guppy if I'd been able to afford to get the collar. Okay, no. Not a concern. Hierophant. Okay. That's livable. This is less livable. I hate these rooms. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Oh, okay. We're very close to the boss room, so let's just keep going. Okay. You know what? This will probably be as unlucky as it was last time, but I'm okay. Because like whenever I watch, like I'm kind of trying to do this by what I like to watch. And I like longer videos. So what I usually will actually do if I usually will put stuff on while I'm doing other things at work. I don't just sit and watch the video. Which is another reason why I'm talking so much is because I like listening to the person in the video talk, because it's usually more of an auditory experience than a visual one. Wow. Usually these guys will give you soul hearts, but I don't know. Maybe I'm cursed. It's not like I had anything else to do with the money. Okay. Whatever. Screw you both. I say we have, but like maybe. Well, let's wait till we get there. Oh, this is. Remember I said there was a Zelda-like reference to this? Remember the wall things from Zelda? Yeah. Okay, so I'd say we have 25% chance of getting through this. This is a tough boss, and I have no health, but maybe. Oh, I'm sorry too. I should actually let those the boss cards linger up a little bit longer, because I have a tendency to just at this point, because I okay, come on. If Gimpy had paid off with a soul heart, that could have been good. Cool. All right, we have a choice. We can either go on to Sheol. I can show you a little of that before I die, or we can just end this and we can see the first ending. I think I'm going to end it. I apologize, but this video has been very long, and I'm pretty sure I would die in Sheol, and I kind of like keeping the win streak. I think I unlocked Eden. Alright, we don't need to watch this again. They got enough credit. Lost Baby, I think that's... Eden's great. Eden's really cool, especially for random runs. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. This has been Zack Hanlon playing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are so inclined. There's a link to my Patreon on the comment section, and just search Patreon Z Hanlon. And I will see you guys tomorrow. See you folks. I apologize. I'm not trying to be gender normative here. See everybody tomorrow with my binoculars across the street. That was also creepy. Good night and goodbye, or good luck, or something.